All right, side by side. Deathridge needs to get moving coming out of turn 4. There we go. All right, underway. So your pure stocks, Deathridge to the high side, Williams on the low side. Here comes Morrison now in the 50 car. Deathridge now pulls out in front as they come into turn number 4. Looks like everybody made it. Yep, they got through that time. And here comes the bear, Darren Christie. Keep an eye out on that green number 3. But side by side, Williams and Deathridge as they come into turn number 2. Williams now your race leader here on lap number 2. Deathridge, Johnson in that third spot, followed by the 58 of Jeremiah Wilson. And here come... So the 3W might have a flat tire on the right rear of that car. We'll check these cars as they come by this time across. Looks like everybody's still motoring around here. Yes, a flat tire on Jason Cochran in the 3C. He does have a flat tire, but Williams, your race leader in the 3W lap number 4. Deathridge, he can see that victory right in front of him. The bear, Darren Christie, as he starts to move up through the field as well. I believe this will be lap 5, probably about halfway here. Now some smoke coming off the 50 car of Leroy Morrison. A little bit of smoke. We'll see if he's able to continue. But Williams in the 3W, still your race leader with Roger Deathridge. Derek Williams, Deathridge. This would be first-time winners if either of these two drivers can hang on here. Deathridge in the 25 tries to get a nose in down there, but Derek Williams might be a problem right here. Yes, there's something wrong with that 50 junior car. We'll see if he can pull him off as they gave him the mechanical flag, but he's going to continue. He may not get scored if he continues too long here. White flag will come out next time across. Derek Williams, your leader. Oh, Deathridge now gets a nose in as they come down into turn number 4. Side by side coming out here. Deathridge has the white flag. Oh, Wilson is going to go around in turn 4. No, he hangs on to it, goes to the infield. Deathridge side by side here. So side-by-side action, Roger Deathridge, your race leader. This would be his first win. Roger Deathridge, he wins it. Hit him a hand. Williams, Johnson, the 3B, Darren Christie. Amanda Salmons in the 3A. Car down here in turn 4 in the 0-1 is Scott. Congratulations, it's his first victory this year, Roger Deathridge.
Won in 5 years. I've never won before.
That's awesome. First win, everybody. First win.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
How about you get this too?
Roger, real quick, who do you got to thank on this car?
I got to thank Jay. He's helped me so much on this. And my girlfriend, Rachel, they both put in a lot.
That's it. Roger Deathridge, man. That's great. That is awesome. New winner.
I want to thank Brooke Farwell and our CMS Victory Lane Kids Club winners here tonight for giving out our trophies. Here we go as they come around turn number 4. B-Mods underway. Derek Watson, your early race leader. Here comes the 94 of Jacob Ebert. Chris Kane side by side. Isaacs in the 66. Ebert in that second spot. So Watson, your early racer. Here comes Nick Bennett as he comes up into that 4th spot now. Nick Bennett. So your race leader Watson in the 5W. as they coming around turn number 4. It's the Tom Wilson Memorial Barbecue Bowl here at Central Missouri Speedway. Your B Modifieds. What a field of cards here tonight. Derek Wilson out of the Springfield area came up the race with us tonight. Jacob Ebert, your points leader in the second spot. It's Chris Kane, it's Isaacs, and Nick Bennett, and Shadron Turner. There's your top cars right now in the field as they come across on lap number 3. But Watson still your race leader. It's Ebert in the second spot. Chris Kane, Isaacs, Bennett, Shadron Turner, the 73 of Cody Frazon, and the 44 of Carlisle. Carlisle now gets below Frazon. He takes that position away. Eddie Bray in the 19 just behind that car. Battles throughout the field here with your A main event. But Watson still your... Oh, he's side by side with Ebert right now on the backstretch. Ebert now your race leader. Ebert as they get into lap traffic. Watson in that second spot. Your new leader right now, Jacob Ebert, as Tim Smith almost spins out in the front stretch. So Jacob Ebert now your race leader. Watson into that second spot. Chris Kane in third in the 31. It's the 66 of Isaacs. Followed by Nick Bennett in that 38 car behind him, the 17T. That's Shadron Turner. Carlisle in the 44 just behind that bunch as we go through lap traffic. Oh, look out as they come out of turn number 4. Your leader, the 94, as the yellow flag comes out. Your B Modifieds, good start to this race with your leader, Jacob Ebert. As 6 in the row 2, there we go. Ebert, Watson, Ethan, Isaacs. Oh, they almost get together coming out of turn 4. But he is your race leader. That's, of course, the 94 car of Jacob Ebert. Watson in the 5W now, slowing down a little bit with Isaacs. That gave a chance for Nick Bennett now to move up side by side with him. Chris Kane in the 31 just behind him, and Shadron Turner. Here comes Jason Billups. Now is that high side maybe starting to come in a little bit. Most of the guys digging down on this low side, but I'm starting to see some cars up there, including Jason Billups in the 33. Another lap counts down for your race leader with Ethan Isaacs trying to battle up, but here comes Nick Bennett with Kane side by side coming out of turn 2. Shadron Turner, the 44, Carlisle, and Billups on the outside. The battle is back here for the 4th through 8th spots. Back here is Jacob Ebert, Watson, Isaacs, and now Chris Kane, the 38 of Bennett. Here comes Shadron Turner as he gets a nose in down low now. So your top 5 cars right now, including your leader, getting up into lap traffic now. Ebert, Watson in the 5W, the 66 of Ethan Isaacs. As we slow a little bit down here with Morrison in the 50 car. There's your top 3 cars, Chris Kane in the 31 and Turner, but going around Bubba Small in turn number 4 brings out the third caution for this race this evening. So Ebert, Isaacs now tries to go high side. Watson side by side as they coming out of turn number 4. The white flag flies. But your leader, Jacob Ebert out of Oak Grove. Now Isaacs up into that second spot. Watson in third. It'll be Chris Kane and Shadron turning your top 5 cars. The double checkers, it's Jacob Ebert, Ethan Isaacs, Watson, Chris Kane, the 17 of Shadron Turner, the 44 of Carlisle, the 38 of Bennett. It's your B-Mod feature event here tonight.
Hey, buddy. We see each other for the 5th time this year, man. What a hot rod.
Yeah, I really enjoy seeing you. I do. Yeah, this thing was fast. I wasn't sure how it was going to be, but man, it was a rocket. I'm just lucky to drive it.
I got to tell you a little story. Buddy comes walking over to me with about 3 to go, and he goes, "I'm too old for this."
I can only imagine what he was doing.
He was
I can only imagine what Jamie and my mom and Deb, my little girls over there, a couple of friends of ours, Joe, and I see them over there. It's cool just to have everybody here, and I'm very lucky and very excited. Thank the good Lord above. All these fans, huge crowd tonight. It's pretty cool, and just happy to be here.
Celebrate with the crew, buddy. Jacob Ebert in the B-Mods tonight.
It's Turley, it's Wood, it's Brian Enlow. Here we go with your street stocks tonight at Central Missouri Speedway. Underway. As they head down into turn number 1, Campbell comes out with the early race lead in the number 30 car. Here comes Brett Wood, Troy Turley, and Jay Prevett. There's your top 4 cars. Brian Enlow in the 5th spot. Lap number 1 as they come by this time. Your leader, Clayton Campbell. Tom Wilson Memorial Barbecue Bowl, your street stocks. Last night, Dean Willie, your big 1,500 to win winner. But right now, Clayton Campbell with the race lead. Your points leader, Brett Wood, in that 2nd spot. Turley in the 2 car. Behind him with Prevett in the 25. Now the 4 of Gary Akers as he moves up into the top 5. Again, looking like that top side starting to come in for our main feature event with their modifieds later this evening. Clayton Campbell in the 30 machine. He's still leading here, I believe, on lap number 3. But Wood stalking him just behind as they come into 3 and 4. Prevett now up into that 3rd spot. Troy Turley, Gary Akers. Zach Smith in the 12 car. Again, the 3rd generation in that Smith family. His dad in the pit area tonight, but Campbell comes out of turn 4 with your lead. Again, Brett Wood trying to figure a way to get around him right now. He's going to protect that low side as he comes into 1 and 2. Prevett now trying to figure out, hey, can this high side work for me? Let's see if he can close down on your top 2 drivers as he starts to make some strides up here in 3 and 4. Turley in that 4th spot. Gary Akers in the 4. Brian Enlow. Joshua Guy as the yellow comes out for our young driver in the 12 car. Zach Smith out of Centertown. Only about his 4th, or I think Dad said this was like his only 4th or 5th race in that car. So Campbell, let's see if he can win a feature here this year. Can he hold off Brett Wood behind him? Prevett to the high side. He's finding something up there. That 2nd and 3rd lane on the high side starting to come in. But Clayton Campbell, he's going to protect the low side. But here comes Prevett. He takes the lead on that lap. Jay Prevett on that restart. So Jay Prevett, Campbell fighting back through turns 3 and 4. Let's see if they can hold on. Right now, Clayton Campbell still your side by side. I don't know who if we could call it that time. Brett Wood still in the 3rd spot. Prevett gets a run out of 2. Troy Turley behind him, and then rounding out your top 5, the 4 of Gary Akers. But a good battle up front here. And now Jay Prevett takes that lead. I think that high side just starting to come in. Prevett out of turn 2 now. Clayton Campbell might have to come off that low side. He's been protecting it all night. But right now, Prevett, and see if Campbell can fight back. Looks like Prevett has it figured out here. He's about midway to high side. Coming out of turn number 2, getting a good run up there. Campbell in the 2nd spot. Brett Wood now lurking just behind those 2 cars. But Prevett, your race leader. By the way, he's working with a borrowed engine from Brett Wood in the 7 car. As we have cars spin out in turn number 4, the yellow does come out for the 33 of Josh Guy. Laps. All right. As Prevette still your leader, here comes Brett Wood. White flag, I believe, will come out pretty soon here as we get Prevette still your race leader. Campbell still staying on that low side. Here comes Brett Wood up into that second spot now as cars get back going underway out of turn number 4. But Jay Prevette, your leader. But will Wood have something for him here at the end of the race? White flag comes out next time across. This is lap number 13. Looks like a good battle up here at the top with Prevette. It's Wood, Campbell, Troy Turley, and now Akers now fighting back into the top 5. White flag comes out for Jay Prevette, riding with an engine that Brett would help him put together. Looks like he may take his first feature win of the year as he comes out of the turn. Jay Prevette in a 25. It's Brett Wood. Oh, Campbell in the 30. It's the 2 of Troy Turley. Akers, Brian Inlow after him. Good feature finish here tonight. And congratulations to Jay Prevette and his first feature win here in the street stocks at Central Missouri Speedway.
I love running up there.
Great job. Roger comes over and gives you high fives and hugs just like you did for him.
Yeah, we built these cars together. I built this and we built that one, and we both won tonight, so I'm happy.
A little redemption after that thing a couple weeks ago, man. That was total heartbreak. You had it won. We all kind of know that, but man, this has got to feel good.
Yeah, I'm happy. I really got to thank Brett Wood. This is his motor in this car, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He's a great guy.
Great race compared to last night, by the way. You guys put out a heck of a show on Clayton Campbell and Brett Wood, and you guys really did a nice race tonight.
Yeah, these are good, clean drivers. I love racing here. They're all good.
All right, Jay Prevette, your street stock winner tonight here, celebrating a win.